Hey, what's going on, guys? Keegan here, and today I'm bringing you a first for my channel, actually, and it is actually, well, a fifth for me. Today is the first MOAB that's actually going on my channel, and it's not my first MOAB altogether, my fifth MOAB, but it's the first one that I have recorded. So congratulations to me. Here it goes. Hooray! Just a little bit of talk about the gameplay real quick. I start out with this assault kill streaks, but then I quickly switch because we're playing a clan. So I mean, these kids are not bad. Like, they're actually real, we're decent. But I just okay, no, they fucking suck. They were a pity clan. Fucking they were bad. But anyways, they weren't new to the game, so weren't noobs. They just sucked. But either way, got a MOAB on him, and I think you'll like the ending. Literally, when you see what happens, I wasn't too mad. I laughed like fucking crazy. Another funny thing about this is that I was actually I had my mic muted on accident, and I was talking to my teammates. I have two people in my party with me, Guitar God 12 and Paranoid Pinoy, and both those guys are beasting out this game as well. But I had my mic muted, and I kept saying to them, like, guys, I'm getting close to MOAB, can you keep calling in, or let him take this flag, blah, 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 all this shit. And, like, they wouldn't answer me. I'm like, wow, these guys are fucking dickheads. I'm not even going to be in a party with them anymore. Like, they're not even trying to help me. And then I get it, and then I realize, oh my god, I am stupid. But enough about the gameplay. Oh, except for, make sure if you're going for a MOAB, get a fucking silencer, and get Sitrep Pro. It makes it so easy with your headset. Anyways, enough about that. I know you guys all want to hear the second part of how I almost went to jail. So, we'll pick up the story kind of where we left off. So, Daisy had told on me and my friends for being assholes and calling her suicidal. She flipped the fuck out. So, I didn't really feel bad about it, honestly, at the time, because here's why. Prior to this, let's say it's probably been 2 to 3 months since we broke up, and she really wanted to be friends with me still, and I was okay with that because we were like best friends beforehand, but she just kept getting on my nerves, blah blah blah, this and that, and she'd call me all the time, and I was like, what the fuck, like, I broke up with you for a reason, bitch, like, I don't want to talk to you, like, I don't want to have to talk to you every night, and she'd just keep calling me and, like, asking me, why are we, can we go back together, and I'm like, no, fucking A, like, leave me alone. So I just, like, ignored her completely then for a while. And that just made things really fucking bad for her. I mean, she was devastated, and so she got pissed, and she got really pissed. And she, like, started thinking of all these ways, like, she'd tell all her friends, like, how she wanted to kill me. And, like, the bitches be fucking crazy. Like, she wouldn't just be like, God, I wish he would fucking die, like any normal person would do. She would literally say to her friends, I want to fucking suffocate him with a clear plastic bag so I can watch him die. So I can do it with my bare hand. I'm like, just like, what the fuck? I wasn't gonna, like, rat her out or anything. Like, that would just be stupid. But, of course, bitches be crazy. She ratted us out for just making fun of her. And whatever, fuck you, bitch. So, anyways, let's, pick up. Then, all of a sudden, we are in, like, one of the last periods of class that day. And, they come up to us. Like, you could tell they've been crying, and they start apologizing to us, and they're like, I'm really sorry, like, I hope you're gonna get talked to by the principal and the school liaison officer, or, police officer. And we're like, what? Like, no, you guys are fucking around with this now, like, you gotta be kidding us. And they're like, oh, I'm sorry, I hope you don't get in trouble, like, we're so sorry. Like, oh my god, this is dumb. And so we go in there, and we go in and we get called in as our principal, the police officer, and another police officer in there. And I was like, holy fuck, this is like my first major run-in with the police. I mean, I've been pulled over, but just for, having my brights on when I was going down the street, and the cop pulled me over. And he told me to do that. So, I mean, it was kind of, like a freak out a little bit then. I mean, just being pulled over for your first time. But this was like, holy shit, this is like for real. And we sit down, and we're just kind of thinking, okay, they're going to let us off. They're going to try to scare us, right? Well, they started asking us about what happened. And they had screenshots of what we had been typing on the computer. And they're like, okay, what does this say? We're like, who's this faggot? Like, that's gay, like, why would you say something like that? We're like, well, that wasn't us, that was the girls, so they're like, oh, well, blah, blah, blah. And they're like, suicidal tendencies. And we're like, like, oh, God. Like, it was kind of funny to us, but they're like, you think this is funny? You think this is funny? This is serious. This is, I cannot believe the amount of seriousness this is, and you guys, this is all our principal, by the way, that I'm imitating. He is a douche nugget. We got a different principal after this, but he was a fucking douche, and this is so serious. I cannot believe, students of your guys' stature in this school, because I was like the class president at the time, would do such a thing like this. And I was like, oh my god, and so he's like, you know what? I don't think you understand the seriousness of this. This is at least suspension, if not expulsion. We could even be looking at jail time here. That's why we have this police officer here. I'm like, oh fuck, that's when shit hit the fan. When he said that, I'm like, oh my god. And the school liaison officer, thank God, was my little brother's basketball coaches. And my little brothers are black, so, they're pretty good at basketball. And he kind of went a little bit easier, because I have a lot of say in what my brothers want to do. They look up to me, I guess. And and he's like, well, it kind of settled down, and then it got insane again. Like, oh my god, you guys are going to go to jail, this and that. And my one friend piped up, and he kind of saved us, and he goes, so wait a second. Everyone knows that Daisy here wanted to kill Keegan and explained to it through and through again, and we're the ones getting in trouble? You mean this girl, you guys let her walk around the school when she was making serious death threats to Keegan, and this and that? And they just kind of stopped, and they're like, fuck, if we expel these kids, it's our asses on the line. So thanks to my friend that did that, we kind of just sat there then after that. And to just break the silence after that happened, the police liaison officer then goes, so Keegan, you're having your brothers work on their jump shot? I was like, oh, you bet I am. And by the way, there's my MOAB, cool, huh? Pretty entertaining gameplay for rushing around. Anyways, I told him, yep, you bet I am, and bam. Bitches sign out, and fucking I was laughing so hard. This is when I realized I had my mic muted. You'll see it turn on in just a second here. Anyways, that's the end of the gameplay, and so really, nothing fucking happened. I know, it's kind of, don't dislike the video. I hope you guys still enjoyed it. So I really almost didn't go to jail. Well, kind of did, whatever. But that's how it was, and believe me, I got a lot better stories where I actually got in trouble. So thanks for watching, guys. I hope you have a nice day, and peace.